Oh hey YouTube, welcome to the fucking booty base and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be going through a big, bad, brutal leg workout. It is Workout Wednesday, so come and follow along with the brutality. We're going to be doing 3 big lifts and then whatever the fuck I want. Jerry, let's get into it. Let's rock and motherfucker roll into this workout. Workout Wednesday is here. I don't know when this video is going to be uploaded, but today is Wednesday, and I'm going to be attacking today's leg workout with one of my favorite ways of approaching a session, which is just coming through and picking 3 big movements in different movement patterns. So we're going to be coming through and hitting a big squat movement, then coming through hitting a big deadlift variation, and then coming through and hitting a big barbell hip thrust variation, or hip thrust variation. It doesn't have to be barbell, but that's what I'm doing today. So I'm going to be hitting the belt squat first to make sure that I'm really absolutely attacking, roasting my quads and hitting my glutes in a good stretch position. Then afterwards I'm going to be over and coming into our Romanian deadlift on the trap bar, which is a really great, stable and strong way to get an awesome stretch on those glutes and hammies, and then finishing up the session with some barbell hip thrust, trying to focus on getting a really good mind muscle connection, a really good pump, and moving some decent weight in those glutes. Now, after I finish those 3 movements, after I've gone through and attacked those sets with a lot of effort, then I'm going to go through and do whatever the fuck else I like. Sometimes I'll feel like I do have the energy to attack and do more movements afterwards. Other times I'm going to be totally wiped out because I went so hard on my first 2 or 3 exercises within the workout. And that is the mentality that I want you to try to adopt. I want you to think that those first 2 exercises, or those first probably 6 to 8 sets within your sessions, are the ones that are going to be building the most muscle, and they are the fucking money sets. So make sure you put a lot of effort into those big movements at the start of your sessions, and make sure you go fucking hard, and whatever else you do at the end is the extra icing on the cake. So let's get on into it. Alrighty guys, we're going to be kicking this workout off with the belt squat, and I think the belt squat here is probably my favorite machine in the gym, to be honest. I really love it. It's by ATX, and they've done a fucking phenomenal job of making this incredible machine, which is really quite compact. But anyway, let's get into the actual workout itself. Now, I've come through, I've already done 3 nice warm-up sets, and I'm going to be doing my first working set at about 4 plates a side. Now, what I want to do here, okay, is I'm going to be working pretty hard. You can watch the set as I do it, but I want to be making sure that it's going to be a tough set, but not taking it to absolute failure. And the reason being is I want to do most of my working sets today with 5 plates either side. And the reason why I want to do that is because one of our clients here, she actually lifted 5 plates aside last night, and I can't remember the last time I did that, and I got a little bit upset because I was like, wait a fucking second, my clients are overtaking me, and I can't let that happen. So Alana Longbottom, this is for you, alrighty? Now, I'm gonna be intelligently approaching this set at 4 plates because I still wanna get a good amount of effort, I still wanna get a good amount of fatigue from it. However, I don't wanna completely cook myself before I start doing my sets with 5 plates aside. So, let's get into it and let's fucking see how we go. Alright, 4 plates done and dusted. That felt really good. I actually feeling really surprisingly strong today, which is fucking awesome. And also, just quickly, another reason why I love belt squats, or just any machine squat for that matter, is because they're just far less taxing on your body. And don't get me wrong, I'm all about big barbell lifts. I think barbell back squats are fucking amazing, and everybody should be doing them if they feel comfortable with it. However, for your longevity, or if you want to be performing a lot of really tough sets, or you want to be going high rep and really close to a failure, then a lot of the time, finding a machine squat variation is going to be a really great option for you, because there's a lot less stabilizing muscles and a lot less of taxing effort on the other areas of your body and the effort that needs to produce to actually go through a movement. So that I know that after this, my lower back is going to be pretty damn fine and dandy going on to a deadlift variation, because I haven't had any spinal loading the whole time and I haven't taxed my body with the previous movement other than roasting my quad. So that's just another one of the many reasons why I love all of the machines down here at the booty base. But anyway, enough fucking talking from me. It's time to hit this 5 plate fucking box. We'll just do a little bit more. I still want to get at least 10 reps. At least 10 reps.
You are great. You are magnificent. You can do it. You can do it. Get out, get out, get on ready. Get it burn. Get your motherfucking shirt off. Get out, get on ready. Get it burn. You can do it.
There you go, here. Up. Alrighty, well, now I'm moving on to our trap bar Romanian deadlifts. That was my last warm-up set. And as you just saw, we just finished a really big, tough set on the belt squat. However, the only thing that I'm really feeling the fatigue right now is my quads. My lower back is completely fine. I didn't have a big heavy bar on my back. Now I'm completely fine to come into another really safe and really friendly deadlift variation, which is gonna enable me to really target and isolate and feel and stretch my hamstrings whenever I use this machine. Oh my goodness, the stretch and the burn that I get in my hamstrings, not just while I'm doing it, but also for a few days afterwards, is pretty intense. So again, both of these movements, fantastic to put together if you wanna really make sure that we're hitting and targeting our muscles, a little bit of a higher rep range, and really feeling and squeezing our muscles, but also still being able to get really strong through a really good stable movement. So this is what I'm doing for today's workout. So let's get some more weight on here and let's get these fucking hammies stretching. Plates on here. I don't think I've done 4 plates before, but let's see how we go. See how the grip holds up. You see the 3 plates. It was feeling pretty fucking easy. I got about 20 reps. We're gonna just give it a go and see how it goes, because you know what they say, maybe. Now, let me tell you a little something. Let me tell you a little something. That was fucking hard. But, as I'm being intelligent, I'm using machines, my lower back feels pretty good. So, that's all I gotta say right now, Jerry. I'm fucked. Alrighty guys, well, I can't remember what I was saying after I did those trap bar RDLs, but whatever it is, we're moving on now, and we're coming in to our barbell hip thrust. I haven't actually even done any warm-up sets with this. I'm just going to dive straight into it because I'm feeling pretty fresh. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm pretty ready to fucking smash it. Bang it. Now, I've been a little bit of a bad glute guru lately, and you might have heard me say this a lot, but I don't actually hip thrust anywhere near as much as I preach. Look, there's no real reason why, other than the fact that I just don't, you know what I mean? I really like squatting and deadlifting, and a lot of the time I do barbell squats and barbell deadlifts, and then I just can't be fucked doing my hip thrusts. but I'm making it a very, very serious goal of mine to make sure I'm hip thrusting at least twice a week for the next 4 to 6 weeks, and really making sure that I can improve my strength and really see if I can track and see some noticeable booty gains to make sure that I am practicing what I preach as the Glute Guru. Now, I hip thrusted earlier this week on on Sunday night, I believe it was 4 or 5 days ago, and I went for some heavy weight, and I went and I hit a PB for 260 for 2 reps, and I also hit 220 for 8 reps, which I was really pleased with, considering I haven't been hip thrusting very much in a while. So today, I've got 180 kilos on the bar, and I'm gonna see how I go, really focusing on getting that lockout strength, holding up top of my reps for just that little bit longer, and seeing if I can really build a really good burn, and again, increase that lockout strength at the top of the movement to make sure that I can lock out those heavier movements as well, but again, hitting it in a bit of a higher rep range. I'm hoping for anywhere between about 10 to 15. So, Jerry boy, let's fucking get into it. That's good. I felt really nice. It was fucking tough. Oh, I lost count. I think it was 15. I hope it was 15. But my goodness, Bernie. I personally much prefer, still recording, Jerry? I personally much prefer hip thrust in a higher rep range, anywhere between 8 to 20 reps. A lot of the time people might complain they don't feel heavy hip thrusts when they do have really heavy weight on the bar. Sorry, when they have, I don't have to go that low recently, you get to get a little bit of volume. Sorry guys, I go really low rep range and really heavy weight. Sometimes you might not feel your glutes, and that's okay. It's completely fine, you're trying to focus on getting strong. But personally, I prefer between about 8 to 20 reps, so you can accumulate enough fatigue, put a lot of effort into your sets, really hold, really squeeze, and get that mind-muscle connection and get strong, and still work very close to failure in that rep range. Anyway. Whew. Alrighty guys, well that is me done with my squats, done with my deads, and done with my thrusts. Now for me, that's really gonna be the bread and butter of my workout, and you'll see that really all I did there was 3 tough sets on those 3 big basic movements with variations that I enjoy and that I like for my particular body, that helps me to be able to train really hard and apply a lot of effort. Now you see, typically speaking, for a muscle group to grow and to really adapt to your training stimulus, you're going to be getting anywhere between, or you want to be hitting anywhere between about 10 to 20 hard and tough working sets across the week. Now I train legs twice a week, so I've done 9 really tough sets now, and then my next leg session, I'll probably do something quite similar. So in total, that's around about 18 really tough sets for my week, and that's fantastic. But again, those sets need to be worked really tough and need to be worked really close to failure like I just did. However, okay, I'm not saying that your workouts just have to comprise of only 3 lifts. I'm not saying that you have to be working really close to failure and doing really tough big compound movements for all of your exercise, because as much as that definitely should be a part of your routine, we also want to be doing isolation movements where we can really focus on those other movements that we want to be focusing on, which I'm about to go through and explain to you, where we can isolate a particular area, where we can focus on building that mind-muscle connection, where we can get a nice pump, and also where we can just add some variety and fun into our workouts. And that's where we can start to add things in like our supersets, like our other movements that we just really enjoy doing, okay, other than just focusing on getting strong and getting jacked and focusing on those big compounds, which is exactly what I'm about to do now. I've hit 3 big movements, okay? Now I'm gonna do 2 rounds, maybe 3 rounds of some higher rep work. I'm gonna come in, well, not so much higher for my first one, but I'm gonna do some Nordic Ham Curls, which is a really fantastic exercise to work the hamstrings. But before, I worked them in hip extension with my deadlifts. Now I'm gonna be working them in knee flexion. So targeting more primarily to that mid to lower portion of the hamstrings, and also really attacks the calves. After that, I'm gonna come on over, I'm gonna be hitting into my hip abduction machine here. Now this is fantastic for the glutes, but not in hip extension, but in hip abduction, moving out, targeting all through that upper outer glute, okay? So targeting the glutes, but again, in another one of their functions that you can't really hit on those big compound movements. As amazing as they are, they can't do everything. These are fantastic for rounding and shaping out the glutes. And then I'm gonna come over and get a big nasty quad burn with some isolated knee extension with our quad father over here. I like to call this a quad father leg extension because it's fucking old and it looks like a godfather, but it fucking targets and jacks up your quads. And there is no better way to get a serious fucking burn and get a lot of metabolic stress in your quads than high rep leg extension. So we're gonna go through, I'm gonna go 2 rounds of that. We're gonna do it as a tricep. And we're going to be focusing more than anything now. We're going to be focusing on feeling the muscle, focusing on getting a burn, and focusing on getting the fucking reps. So Jerry, let's fucking get into it. Come on. Oh, fuck. Shit. All right. Let's go full stack. Fuck it. Full stack, because I'm fucking jacked. All right, 20. Bro, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Oh, fuck. Shit, I got 30. Fuck. Oh, the camera's rolling. So am I, motherfucker. Alrighty, guys. Well, that is me done and dusted. I hope that you enjoyed Workout Wednesday. I don't know if we're uploading this on Wednesday, but anyway, it's fucking Wednesday today, so I hope you enjoyed it. We're probably going to keep filming workouts just like this on my Wednesday leg session. So, what I want you to do is I want you to go and comment in the comment section what you want me to see, what you want to see me do in my Wednesday workouts. Any requests, any recommendations, any torturous circuits, whatever you want me to do, write it in the comments and I'll pick something and I'll do it on our next workout. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, all I want you to do is what I always ask you to do, and like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification motherfucking bell, and you know what they say, ladies and gentlemen. YouTube! Skip YouTube!